Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Chris Ryan Fitness. I have an absolutely awesome strength arms class for you here today. It's going to be in the Tabata fun style format, and we will be using only a light mini band here today to switch it on up a little bit, switch up the little implement, the little load and the tension that we have coming our way here today. Plus, be a great workout to earmark for travel purposes or when you don't have access to dumbbells all the time. Throw a mini band in your suitcase, your travel bag, whatever it might be. Thought it might be a good one to do. Plus, at a beginner level, switch it up a little bit to show the beginners out there that you don't always have to work out with weight to get a great workout. Sometimes you can work out with body weight. Sometimes you can work out with bands, you name it. Got you covered with as many different ways to get yourself fit as possible. But guess what? It's not included. Excuses. That's right. So let's get right out after it. Smiles on those faces, palms facing down towards the ground. Good morning, Amanda. There we go. Palms facing down. Crisscross those arms, Michelle. Back and forth you go. Tall open chest. Turn those palms face down up now. Pull those thumbs right up behind you as far as possible. And then what we're going to do right here is we're going to clap those hands right up to the base of the neck. Throw those elbows up high over the top side of your shoulders. Stretch out through those lats, those triceps as much as possible for 2 and 1. Great job right there. Make a nice tight fist with that right hand, elbow and fist between those knees. Left arm goes straight down under center. And then you're going to take that left hand up high up over your shoulder. Reach on up. Follow that thumb as it goes low side, high side position. There you go. Back and forth. A couple reps. We're going to do the same thing with that left fist nice and tight. Prop the elbow right up between those knees. Right arm straight down under center. And then right arm straight up over top side of your shoulders. Back and forth for 2 and 1. Excellent, excellent work right there. Go ahead and cup those elbows up, end over end, just like so. Prop those elbows up. Right up over the top side of your shoulders. Push your face through those elbows. And then just tilt a little bit over to that left side. There you go. And a little bit over to that right side. Yeah. Great job, Michelle, Mighty K. Love it. Brooke, Kristen in the house as well. And then out in front, rotate out to that left side. Out in front, rotate out to that right side. Excellent, excellent work, everybody. Okay, so now we're starting on out. We're getting on after 8 exercises for 20 seconds of work, starting out with our mini band the whole way through. Everything will be from a standing position here today, and every exercise will include our mini band friend right here. If you don't have a mini band, you can also modify this one with light dumbbells as well. So right here, we're going to go hammer curls with a low pull apart, palms face down in. Finish half range, and then just gently pull apart up at the top side. Feel all the way through those rear delts, that rotator cuff. Oh, yeah, down. Squeeze as hard as you can. So you got to keep those fists nice and tight right here with the band and squeeze that band on in and push it right on out. Great job right there. So now you're going to take the band into that left thumb. Right hand's coming up and underneath. Lock out those elbows right where they're at the base of the ribs. Punch out that right forearm. There you go. So the fist is punching away from your body on that right as much as possible. Put it away slightly. And you're squeezing that tricep as hard as you can. You're not trying to get a million reps done right here. You're just trying to get down several strong reps. 2 and 1. Quickly switch. Now you're going to keep the grip right where it's at. This time the left fist punches down and in. Right fist punches on up. Starting out with those knuckles right below center of your elbow on that right elbow. And you're pressing out with that left forearm. Excellent. Excellent job. Keep that wrist cocked on away from your body ever so slightly. Squeeze as hard as you can and flex right on through. There you go, Mary Jacobs. Come on. Right there for 2 and 1. Great job. Pull aparts out in the front side position. Go ahead and relax that grip strength for a moment. Palms facing down towards the ground. Splay those fingers nice and wide. Start pulling apart right out in front. Keep your butt nice and tight with those palms facing down towards the ground. There you go. Eyes are forward the whole way through. Squeezing through those rear delts. Through the triceps, elongation the whole time. Back and forth. Tension through that mini band and then pull it all the way out for 2 and 1. Scat pull time. Transition this one into the thumbs wrapped over the top side, knuckles pointed on in. Starting out with the band right at your sternum. Squeeze those elbows back as far as you can and then back on into center. So this time you're using the rear delts, backside of those shoulders through the upper mid-back position, right? That way when your arms get chiseled through the bis and triceps and the delts, they have something to hang on to, right? There you go. For 3, for 2, and 1. Curl time we go. Left arm. So that this time you have that left thumb pointed down and in just like so, and that right arm's cocked on in. You're coming on in nice and strong. So that left arm is punching down. Right fist is just curled on in ever so slightly. So you're just coming on in a nice little pulse style formation, right? About half range down up to that 3/4 point range, give or take. Wrist curled on in ever so slightly, flexing through that bicep the whole time for 2 and 1. Quickly switch. Now that right fist is punching down, left fist is punching on in, right fist is punching down. Time to rock and roll, my friends. So remember, this is 8 different exercises for the first section. Then you're going to get a nice little rest interval after the 8 exercises. Then the gauntlet starts, right? Then that fun starts. There you go. Keep squeezing and flexing through that left bicep as hard as you can. That gauntlet, if you haven't taken these Tabata fun workouts yet, the Chris Ryan Fitness app, well, you're in for a fun one. Pull aparts overhead we go. This time bands wrapped around your wrist again like you had it out in front earlier. Palms facing away at the top side. Punch your head through. Now pull those elbows out wide as you can. Straight arm position right here the whole time. Eyes are forward. Abs nice and tight. Glutes tucked it up underneath those hips the whole way through. Excellent, excellent job. Keep reaching. Keep stretching for 2 and 1. Great job right there. Okay, so now we got 30 seconds rest. Now we can talk a little bit. The gauntlet is coming our way. So now you did all 8 of those exercises one time, right, for 20 seconds of work. But now you're going to repeat each of those same 8 exercises for 4 rounds each with 10 seconds rest. That's why we call it the gauntlet round. That means we're going to do 32 rounds. That's right. You got to get it done here today. Starting out with 4 rounds, hammer curl, low pull aparts until we finish up over top side of our head there in about 15 minutes, right? Hammer curl time, pull apart. Oh, yeah, down and in. So you want to think pulling the band apart as you're squeezing through those biceps. After you come up half range, pull apart a little bit more just when you think you can't do it, and then back down. So we are not relaxing the band at any point in this movement pattern, right? You're going to have that band pull apart, top side. Excellent, excellent job. So that's 1 down. Time to get on after it. Shake it on out. You can relax during these intervals, and then all of a sudden you're just going to go right on into round number 2, back and forth. Here's the kicker of this workout with a band, though. I want you to think, I talk a lot about grip strength, right? You could easily do this workout without any tension in that band and saying, oh, I'm not getting that tension through until I get that pull apart probably at the top side, right? That's not what we're doing. We want to think tension through the whole time. Excellent, excellent job. Oh, yeah. So 2 down, 2 more big ones coming our way here today. Let's go. So flex those fists nice and tight, punch it out, bring it back under center. Be deliberate with every single inch of range of motion in this workout here today. Be deliberate with every single rep you do. Oh, yeah, there we go. Down and back. 3 for 2 and 1. One more big one coming our way here today. Just targets right there in the best way, right here in the best way, right when you do it. All righty, so back on into it. Bands on in, hit it on home. Pull apart top side. Underneath the hip line we go. Pull apart top side and underneath that hip line the way through. Eyes are forward, chest is upright the whole time, rocking and rolling, chiseling up those arms here today for 3, 2, and 1. Shake it on out. Oh, that one just targets in the best way. Start out with the band over that left thumb, right fist punching down and back, left fist punching up to that chin. Punch that right forearm away and flex that right tricep as hard as you can. So coming on in, slow control. Enjoy that 1 second, 2 second squeeze hold. ISO hold at that full arm extension on that right arm. But everything else is locked on in, right? Punching through and out for 2 and 1. All right. Juice is worth the squeeze here today. Oh, my. Shake it, shake it. This gauntlet round is going to be fun. It's going to test us. Left fist nice and tight. Right fist underneath that left elbow. Chest up. Punch that right arm away. Down and in the whole way through. Excellent, excellent job. Flex that tricep as hard as you can. Now you're punching away from your body, and you're working through that wrist down and back for 2 and 1. 2 down on that right arm, even though it feels about 100 down on that right arm. Great job, everybody. Okay, Here we go. Round number 3. Left fist nice and tight. Punching away. Down and in. Oh, yeah. That's what we're talking about right there. Come on. Punching it away the whole time. Working through those arms. Excellent job, everybody, for 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Last one coming our way here on just that right arm. Left fist punching up nice and tight. Time to rock it on out. Shoulder blades retracted back down. Chest up proud. Punching that right forearm away from your body. Keep your abs tight. Tuck your tailbone up and underneath those hips. And be careful not to move that elbow in any way. Either elbow for that matter. But especially that punching arm on that right side. You want to lock that elbow on in. And then punch right on out for 2 and 1. Great job right there. Switch it on up. So now that right fist is going to be tight. Left hand underneath that right elbow. Keep everything nice and locked on in, and then press on out. Oh, that's feeling good on that left side. It's a little fresh over here on that left side, right? At least for this first round of gauntlet, maybe first 2 rounds. But by rounds 3 or 4, definitely feeling it, right? Back and forth the whole time. Slow, controlled up. Strong drive on down. Oh, yeah. 1 down. Okay. Shake it on out at any point during these rest intervals, but make sure you get set up because these intervals go quickly, right? You want to maximize all 20 seconds of your work, even if it means you have to maximize 21 or 22 seconds. That's right. Come on. The rest intervals are there just enough to alleviate that tension before you start on up and maximize those gains for yourself and get strong as possible. 3 for 2 and 1. Great job right there, everybody. All right, so 2 down on that left arm. 2 big ones coming our way here. So right fist up and underneath that chin. Let's chip right on into it. Let's get those gains going. Come on. Eyes are forward. Shoulder blades retracted back and down. Don't let the back round down, right? This is not what we're doing. You want to follow those form cues as much as you can. Otherwise, you won't get those gains that are due to you. For 3, 2, and 1. Last one for our left tricep. There you go. Ready? Shake it on out. Breathe on in. Exhale. Smiles. Let's get it done. Final 20, everybody. Right here. Crushing it today, Rody. Here we go, Amanda. Love it. Michelle. Mighty K. Bringing that heat. Come on, Brooke Kristen. Mary Jacobs. Michelle Brody. Oh, yeah. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic job. Let's give those triceps a little rest. Pull aparts out in front. So the palms start facing down for this first one right here. Fingers splayed nice and wide. Tension through that mini band the whole way through. So the shoulder blades retracted back and down the whole time. We will be switching up our hand position here a little bit here on rounds 2 and 3. So pay special attention to those rounds coming your way inside of 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and shake it on out. Now for this one, I want you to turn those palms facing on in. So thumbs, the thumbs will be pointed up towards the sky. There we go. Abs in nice and tight. Shoulder blades retracted back and down the whole way through. Straight arm position, locked on in. Working through those arms. Splaying those fingers as wide as you can. Keeping tension through that mini band. For 2 and 1. Shake it on out. Now you're going to get inverted. Turn those thumbs in towards your quadriceps right here so the palms are facing away. Pinky fingers up on top side. Time to rock and roll. Pull apart of that position. This will be traditionally the weak side of the shoulder. This will be the tougher of the 3 positions. The final 4th gauntlet round right here for our pull aparts out in front. We will go back to that original one that we did in the beginning where the palms are facing down towards the ground. Pull apart strong. 2 and 1. Oh, shake it on out. So now we're going to go back in. Palms facing the quad, thumbs facing inward towards one another. Separate those hands just outside those shoulders so there's tension in that band. And start pulling apart at that top side position, everybody. Oh, yeah. There we go. Mini band's not so cute anymore, is it? Come on. Back and forth the whole time. Squeeze through those rear delts, through those triceps, the whole way through for 3, 2, 1. Shake it on out. Oh, amazing job. All righty. So now you're going to grab those fists nice and tight. Grab the band at the ends. Fist nice and tight. Scat pulls. Elbows will be higher than the ribs and just a little higher than the shoulders, or at least in alignment with the shoulders, right? And you want to think pull the band apart by using your scapula. That's going to be the upper back, right? So we call them scat pulls. You're trying to squeeze your shoulder blades together, not trying to pull the band apart up there, right? It's not this. You're squeezing and pulling apart at that top side position by using this area of your upper back. But if you start driving those elbows low, then you won't use the upper back. That's why I want to keep those elbows high. Round 2, we go. Keep those elbows high. Keep flexing. It's a minimal range of motion, right? Sometimes when I teach this to people, people think, oh, I got to like do so much of the pull apart, right? I got to pull my arms all the way apart, pull my elbows all the way down or whatever. Well, you want to think elbows are higher than those shoulders, or at least in alignment with those shoulders, so they're pointed up, right? And that way you're going to get right up underneath that rotator cuff, right up underneath those shoulder blades. Well, the cool part about that is that I'm going to pull everything back. So like I said earlier, all jokes aside, is that your arms look better that way, right? If your arms are sloped forward and more functional by pulling the shoulder blades back and down. And besides, I would guess that probably 100% of us, yes. Sometimes I like to say 99, but I'd probably say 100% of us are suffering from rotating the shoulders forward too much, right? We're typing away on our laptops, we're typing away on our mobiles, right? We want to think about trying to pull the shoulder blades back as much as possible. Excellent, excellent job. Come on, back and forth. Oh, yeah, Amanda. So happy you love this workout. Sometimes, like I said, the mini bands can actually be harder than the dumbbells, right? In certain ways. Of course, they have variable tension at certain points with the band pulls that it's going to increase the tension, right? The trick is with the mini band that I found out, or the resistance bands, is to know wrist engagement, know the muscle engagement in the first way. Also, the grip strength is that as well. So starting out, left forearm punching down and in, right fist coming up and in. Keep that tension going, just about half range of motion, so that your wrist comes down in alignment with the elbow and then right back on up. Don't be afraid to go a little bit more pump through that volume right here, getting a little bit more pump action through that bicep. Oh, yeah, great, great job right there. So once again, upper arm locked out in front of the shoulder, and then it's going to straight down in front of the shoulder, and then that left fist punching down and in. Right arm doing that curling action. There we go. Punching, squeezing through that bicep as hard as you can. But you got to keep that elbow locked. You got to keep that wrist curled on in, and you got to squeeze that right fist as hard as you can. There you go. Come on. Get it done for 3, 2, 1. Great job. But also another great part of working with bands and dumbbells is that when you go back to the dumbbells, all of a sudden you know how to engage a little bit more, right? Engage the muscles properly. Sometimes people always think with dumbbells or weights in general, they have to always lift heavy, when in fact, they don't engage their muscles properly. For a lot of people out there, what I found over the years in training is that they think that, oh, I got to lift heavy to feel the load. Well, actually, if you do it right, you can feel the load just simply here, body weight only, right? Because you know how to squeeze, you know how to engage your muscles properly in the first place. All righty, let's do it. Left fist punching down and in, right fist punching on up. Squeeze and flex as hard as you can right here. Right bicep on fire. Push a little harder through those heels. Keep your chest upright a little bit more. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Keep flexing through that right bicep as hard as you can for 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it on out. Quickly switch. Left fist curl up and in. Right hand punching down towards center line of your toe. Keep that fist cocked right on in towards your shoulder. Once again, when you're going a little pulse formation as much as you can. So you're thinking constant tension through that bicep the whole way home. Squeeze and flex that bicep as hard as you can. Flex that smile too for 2. There we go. 1. Great job. Shake it on out. Oh my. Absolutely fantastic, fantastic work so far, everybody. So right fist punching down in, left fist coming on in. Rock and roll. Round 2 for that left bicep. Come on. Here we go. Excellent, excellent job. Pressing down and back. Now pull your shoulder blades back a little bit more. Here we go. Don't start suffering from getting tired and rounding that back like this and punching the elbow on out. Strong, powerful form, stoic position the whole time for 2 and 1. Great job right there. Oh, yeah. Feeling good, right? Feeling a different type of workout than you would if you're working out with dumbbells here at this point for certain. There we go. Not better, not worse, just different, right? And once again, we want to always tease our muscles in as many different ranges of motion as possible, keep things interesting for them under different tensions as much as possible. Of course, all being as safe as possible at the same time. For 2 and 1. Plus, this is a pretty great arm workout that if all you have is this band, you don't have access to anything else, you want to get a little arm pump for a little 24-minute burner, this is a good one to earmark, right? There we go. Come on, right there. Right fist punching down and in the whole way through, because the best workout is definitely always the one that you do. Come on, flex as hard as possible. Forearm coming on in, upper portion of your arm locked on out right below your shoulder for 2 and 1. Great job right there. Final gauntlet coming our way here. 4 rounds, pull aparts overhead. Take the band right around the break of the wrist. Start out with those palms facing away from your body. Head comes through those locked out arms. The goal right here is lengthen as much as you can. Tighten up your glutes. Pull your ribs towards your hips and pull the arms straight up over the top side of your shoulders and punch your face through those locked out arms. Splay those fingers wide. Keep those elbows straight and locked for 2 and 1. Great job. Now we're going to switch up that position with the hands, palms facing in towards one another this time. And I'm going to start on out right up over the top side of my head. Pull apart, top side position. Lengthening through those lats the whole time. So pinky fingers are facing forward, thumbs facing behind you at this position, and you're pulling straight over the top side of your shoulders and as wide as possible for 2 and 1. Shake it on out. This time you're going to get inverted. Start out with those thumbs facing the quads right here, so those palms are facing away, and then go right up over the top side of your head. There you go. Back and forth the whole way through. Excellent, excellent job. Thumbs facing forward, palms facing away, squeezing those ribs right on in towards those hips for 3, 2, and 1. Great work right there. Amazing, amazing job. Now go right back on into it. Those palms facing towards your quadriceps. So at the top side, they are facing out. Now let's rock and roll. Last round right here, right now, my friends. Squeeze through those shoulder blades. Keep those elbows straight and locked. Splay those fingers apart from one another as much as you can. Inside of 10 seconds, squeeze those glutes. Keep that smile going. Drive those ribs right on towards those hips for 2 and 1. Dishes are done. Bye, band. Great, great job right there, everybody. So stand tall, stand proud, and flex them if you got them. You certainly do after that awesome arm pump. Tabata fun, strength band only. There we go. Mini band absolutely chiseling us in the best way possible. But all of a sudden, you're done. You start to feel those joints opened up a little bit more, right? Than you probably would have with some dumbbell action. We still got a nice little pump going on through the buys, the tries, through those delts, through that upper mid-back position, and opening up those lats as much as possible. So proud of each and every one of you. Take that left hand up over that right elbow. Reach around your neck as far as you can. Let's get after that rear delt right here. Worked. There we go. For 2 and 1. Take that right hand up over that left elbow now. Reach around your neck as far as possible. A little inhale through your nose. A little exhale through your mouth for 2 and 1. Great, great job. Now let's take those feet wide, turn those palms facing up. Pull those thumbs right behind you. Pull those shoulder blades together. Squeeze them right on together. Punch your chest forward through the pecs, the front delts, those biceps right here for 2 and 1. All right, everybody. Fantastic, fantastic job. So I just sent out a notice in the community platform that the schedule for the rest, or the first few weeks of October, first 2 weeks of October, I believe, up to mid-October, is updated. We got tons of fun lives. We got 5 days of lives in there, all different times strewn throughout. There are several strong Saturdays in there as well. I believe most of the October Saturdays will be covered there for a little fun AM burner session for all of us as well. So if you can't make it during the week sometimes, guess what? Strong Saturdays got you covered as well. Get it on in there around all the kids' game schedules as best I can for us. And then, of course, we're going to be coming back live here today for a cardio boot camp. So we're going to be in strong, powerful, and sweaty. Got an intermediate level, 30-minute cardio boot camp, 5:30 East Coast time. If you can make that one happen on your busy schedules, make it happen. If you can't make it happen on demand. Great job, everybody. Have a fantastic rest of your day.